Hello everyone. Today I will talk about how to use the Personal Finance Manager application. First, after we download zip from GitHub, let's extract on and I will extract it to the video demo. Just here, extract it. And here's the folder after extracted. And you can see with that the file structure here, there is a Personal Finance Manager folder, which includes a data folder, an include folder, and a source folder with two documents, report and work division, but we don't talk about these two documents. So to use this program, we need a compiler. In this demo, I will use Visual Studio 2022. So let's open it. And I will create a new project, like a console app C++. Next. And I will name it video run, for example. Location, I will put it in video demo here and in the final project main so that it will be parallel. The execution folder will be parallel to the personal finance manager inside the final project main. Also, place solution and project in the same directory should be on. So let's create it. And now let's delete the default source file because we don't need it. Remove it. Now delete. And then let's add existing item and go to the video demo finance project personal. You go to personal finance manager and go to the source file, source folder, and then choose on off the source files and add, and here it is. Now we can choose mod to be released and build it, and let's see. And the build return to be success. So we can go to here and you can see that the new video run is the execution folder, and here you choose, we go to the x64 and we will see the release, go to release, and then there are two file and you can see this is video run is an application. Now so we can open it and you can see the dashboard here. Go to access, wallet details, and many options to go to do. So we will need some wallets, income source, and expense categories before doing any transactions. So all of them are in one, manage master data. So let's go to one, and we will see wallets, income source, and expense categories. Let's go to wallets first. Many options: insert, new, delete, edit name, or show one of them. So I will insert a wallet called cash, for example, cash, and then go back to wallet, and now insert another name, bank. I will also insert one called bank 2. Let's go back to wallet, and I will show list that you can see all of the bank 2 and cash in here. Then can go back, go to wallet again, and now I realize that I don't really need bank 2 anymore, so I will delete it. Go to tool to delete, and name the bank too, and it will check and it's delete. However, if you try to delete what that uh, wallet that doesn't exist, for example, bank free, it will say not found and nothing happened. Now let's edit the name of something. I will edit the name of bank to a more detailed one, which is, for example, become bank. Then enter update successfully. Go back. Now do I will add some income source. Let's go to tool, insert new. So the really basic one is salary. Then we go back to income and we also insert another one called bonus and one called event. Now you delete and edit name is basically the same. So function the same way as in wallet. So I will skip it and show list. You can see all of the income source here. So let's go back. And when you go back to the dashboard, the main menu, then you will see all of the wallet are shown. Wait a minute, I still forgot about expense categories. So let's go to it and add some expense, for example, food. Go to that, some like transport, and insert another one called event. Now let's go back. And here you see that this is the wallet. These are wallets that we are currently have with the balance here still zero because there are no transactions added yet. So now let's manage transactions. We choose two here, and there are options add to delete, to list on by date, or to list on transaction. So let's go to one and add a transaction. In order to add a transaction, you need to type if it's an income expense. So I will add an income, so this one here. Date, I will get a date like 35 of December. Make sure to follow the format here. Income name is salary, amount like 7 million, for example. Wallet's name, I will add it into my bank. And for description, I will say that December salary. It failed because and say that this wallet doesn't exist. Why? Because when we return, go back and go to one, let's see that show on there are cash and VCB or become bank. There's no bank because we had renamed it to become bank earlier. Therefore, we have to name it correctly in order to add it. That's income. So I will re retype everything with the wallet name change to VCB. Okay. Description, salary, example. Successful. Press enter and go back. I will add another transaction which is an expense call on the same date. Call expense name will be food. For example, amount 3,000 become 300,000. Wallet name is uh maybe a bank, no, maybe a cash. Description: big meal for Xmas. For example, and is successful. Let's enter and go back. Now I can now let's add another one call and one income on 27 of the first and name event. Amount is about 1,200,000 1,200,000 Việt Nam đồng. Wallet name is maybe purse or maybe not purse in cash. Description: event earning, for example, success. And now we can view some. Like if we use choose for, you can see on the transaction here there are three: two income and one expense, two on 25 and one on 37. Now let's enter to go back. And if you choose free to this transaction by date, let's enter 35. You will see one of them. Now let's add another transaction called expense called on 24. Expense name be transport or maybe event. Amount I will be 500,000 Việt Nam đồng. Wallet name will be cash and description will be buy a present for Christmas night. This is just and now let's go back. Now if we list on transaction again, you can see it's added here. If we use this transaction by day, we can also like still here. But the ID, you should remember the ID here because I just want to read to see all of them. Thus now if I want to, for example, remove a transaction such as this one on the 27 event earnings, then I will go to continue and enter an ID to delete. Should the ID match will match what you see in the show list, so it will be number 3. Successful. Now enter and if we press for, you can see that the the income transaction on 27 December is removed. Now if you go back, you can see that the total asset and the wallet balance has changed. Now I will go to the next one, manage recurring. So the options add, delete, list on, and update. Date amount and description only. So let's add one by press one here. As an income, I will add maybe like from July, like 21st of July to here you can enter the end date, or if we enter it will set this to indefinite. Press enter and it will set to indefinite. And income name I will name it bonus. Amount will be like for example 460,000. Wallet name I will add it to my cash. Description: monthly bonus, maybe if successful. Now if you go back, you can see that both asset, cash assets, total assets and cash exchange. And if you go to two and use list on, you can see that from July, August, is September, October, November, and December, they pass through and they automatically add this amount to their wallet cash. Let's go back. Current. I will add another one, and it's next one from, for example, from May, like from 3rd of May to forever. It's indefinite. Expense name will be mm, food, but no, maybe transport amount. For example, I need 10,000 daily to travel by bus, so it's about 300,000, and wallet name will be cash. Description: transport bus monthly successful. Now if you go back and can list on, and you will see the start and end date of each recurring transaction, the type, category, amount, wallet, and description. And for the end date, if it is indefinite, then it will automatically set to 31st of December of 1999. Let's enter to go back. And now let's go back, and you can see the cash is minus 140,000, and the become bank is 7 million. It's still fine even when the cash is negative because the total asset is still positive. Let's so let's go back, and now I will want to update some, for example, but before to update some, you will need to list on and see the ID of each. For example, the ID is 0 and 1. I will assume that I have assume that the income, the bonus, monthly bonus has increased to 500,000 now. I will go back and update. I will enter ID 0 of it. You can see it. Now change end date. The option to change end date will be no. Change amount date. Amount date will be um, change amount will be 0 1 first because we yes 1 for yes. New amount would be 500,000. Change description. I will say this. No, maybe no. Now let's enter to go back. And now if you view it, wait, sorry, this on is free. You can see it's updating now, but however, it doesn't change anything because the updates only apply from now. Therefore, if you list on transaction in the history, you can see that there still be 460,000 Vietnam đồng. 6. Okay, so let's go back to to recurring. Let's add one that, but this time I will add one that doesn't doesn't happen yet, so I will add it like someday in the future, and I will skip. Income name will be maybe event, maybe one, maybe salary. Amount is 5,000,000. Wallet name is we added to that. Description the salary in be in 2026, and you will see that in this case no transaction has been added that that recurring transaction didn't happen yet. Let's go back and you can see here it is. Now I will update that one. The one I will update and you can see this. And now there's another option is to change the start date. This available because the start date hasn't the left start date is in the future. So this one didn't happen yet. So you can change the start date. Let's change it to like 26, 27 of December and change end date to it's just in 2026, so I will change end date to 28 of maybe 27, 26 of 2026. Okay. Oh, sorry. Change end date maybe between 0 and 1, so I will press 1 and now I can change the new one to here it is. Change amount, maybe no, no. Update successfully. Now let's enter and list on solution. You can see the start date is update and the end date is also update. Now if we go back and go to manage transaction list on, you can see that the income is added on 27th of December it's because we update the start date to be a date in the past. Let's enter and go back. So that's basically the managed recurring system. Now let's move to, oh, I also want to talk about a thing. Let's go to transaction. Okay. Currently we got a total assets of over 11 billion Vietnam dong. So in case you add a transaction that is an expense and way too much, for example, expense name like event and amount like 12 to 12,000 Vietnam dong. Wallet name is maybe just the description this by it must be, for example, when you go back, it will appear this warning negative balance detected because and this will alert you that your spending exceeds your total assets. And this allows you to review the financial report for this month on December of 2025. So if we press one to show, you can see what in here. And this is a summary of this month. We spent more than what we have. So let's enter and go back. And currently the total asset is negative. So there's so let's add another transaction. on 27 to income name is bonus. The amount is, for example, 2,000, 2 million. With name is cash. Option borrow money from money. For example, and now the total asset is positive and no alert appears anymore. So now let's move to number 4, statistics and reports. There are many options to choose. Summary of income and expense in a date range or yearly overview. List income expense by source and category or list on transactions with the amount of at least of something. Pick up bottom month in history of income expense or highest value transaction in a date range. Yes, first let's say that I want to yearly overview, so I press through here and I will enter 2025 of course. And you can see the financial statement for year 2025 category, total income and total expense. And here it is. So the net balance is, and now let's go one. It allows us to add, to input a start date, the begin. Use, for example, I got it on two, like to paid off. And the report period from is here, and you can see the total income is this, expense is this, and the net balance is 2 million Vietnam đồng. And to go back, now we can list income by source yearly. So enter year 2025 and we will see the detailed report. Bonus is this much and salary is this. Go back. Similar, we got number 4 and enter 2025. You can see event, food and transport. Event we spend a lot on. And then for the 5 to this transaction with a minimum amount. For example, we enter the minimum amount of 1 million, and here you can see on transaction it is at least 1 million. 1 million. It is, and here it is. Let's enter to go back. Now number 6, we pick and bottom month analysis. First, we can, for example, choose one and we can view the highest income month, which is the December of 2025, and this much. Enter go back, or you can view like expense, the peak of expense, which is also on December with this much. Let's enter. Now for the now the last one is number 7, highest value transaction in a date range. From date, for example, I will enter into 26 or 5. Choose a type if it's an income, and you can see the income, and similar if it's an if it is an expense, choose 2 here, and you can see the present for Xmas. Now you can go back and see the last one is reset, but if you reset, if you ask confirm to reset, if choose yes, then on the data is reset. But in this case, I will just cancel because I will keep it for the later use. Let's enter and now 0 to exit. Now, if we reopen it, you can see data is stored here. So let's exit and save again. So that's the end of the instructor how to use this personal finance manager. Thanks for watching.